I've arrived. Hi everybody present here and watching me. This is Gargi Batyabal. I'm also Mirchi Mohor. I do the afternoon show at Radio Mirchi, a popular radio station in India and also outside. Today I've been told to talk about something which is about redefining reality. I often use this term every time when I'm bothered, when I'm anxious. It's called reality check. But I often think, what's to check in a reality? It's the ultimatum. It's the thing. But my dear friends, this is 2025 and I want to tell you that the reality is diluted, all thanks to technology. It is diluted by technology to amplify our creativity. Some years ago, around 12 years ago, I think, I'm bad at maths by the way, around 12 years ago, I was residing in Durgapur, my hometown, still in class 12. I was still visiting a place called a cyber cafe, something you Gen Zs wouldn't know if you are a Gen Z watching and viewing me right now. So this cyber cafe used to be a hub of hangout, like online chat rooms, Orkut account creation, downloading brilliant pictures to flaunt the teacher that, oh, I've done a great project, or even to download songs and putting it in our pen drives. This was a place to hang out. But this soon vanished from our lives. Vanished. As of now, in 2025, I don't think I have Orkut anymore. I do have Facebook, but I don't use it only to like somebody's pictures. I can do a hell lot of things out there. This is 2025 and I am right now a radio professional. I'm a voiceover artist. And I often get this question asked to me, hey, AI is here, artificial intelligence. Do you think your profession is at threat? I have an answer in 2 syllables. It's called no. I don't think my profession is at threat. I think AI is here to amplify and to create more definition to our skills, to our creativity, to our imagination. Yes, in Radio Mirchi, we regularly have a show which is hosted by an AI. It's called Mirchi Tech Talk. But the fun part, that show is produced by a human mind. It's created by a human mind. I want to tell you all the thought that I believe in. In 2025, there are many of us who are working for AI, but it's time we realize that we have to work with it. Our favorite pet animals at our homes are trained and tamed, so has to be AI. There was a time when I think and I know, I didn't exist back then, neither did you, but we all know that human beings could only create fire. And right now we are firing rockets. We have fired something, and some from our own country, and we have been great at it. So I would urge people, rather I urge myself as well, that being an overthinker, being an anxious person, anything that disrupts my regular thoughts is often a trigger. The first time I heard of AI, I also started thinking it might be a threat. But no, it is here to redefine our future. As a creator who also has an account on social media, people follow me apparently, so out there or to some independent influencer, AI is actually a creative tool to amplify the skills that the creator has. From editing a video project to concising a caption, AI is out there. And I agree that yes, I also often chat with the AI I have on WhatsApp because trust me, who's online in the middle of the night. But it is fun to just know that somebody's there. Okay, I'm not referring to the Hollywood movie Her right now, not talking about a relationship with AI if that's what you're thinking. What I'm trying to say is, we need to befriend it. Because every time we have disregarded a great idea, we have led to something which is called human destruction. Because human beings have so far existed because of one thing, which is evolution. From war scenes being live streamed, to weddings being seen, to terms used like sus, drip and lamau, AI is the thing to exist. So we have to realize something, that we, if we want to face our futures and if we want to define our futures, make it bright and shiny, then it is not going to be the makeup products we buy from online, rather the AI bot that is suggesting you to buy which makeup products you want. So I believe that reshaping and redefining our futures is only possible if we held the hands of technology. Like I was saying, you know, I'm this ambivert, overthinker, anxious person. Few years ago when I was younger, I'm 29, I'll be 13 sometime, some days rather, when I was younger, I used to often think that I have to fit myself in a crowd. Like if I walk into a room, everybody has to greet me. But to do that, I always used to fit in with the crowd. But right now, as I've aged, I've realized that is not how it should be. I should be myself. The crowd, few chosen people, can come ahead and greet me, some may not. I think we should see AI or intelligence, or to be specific, technology in that way. You tame it, you train it, you don't work for it, you work with it. Let it come to you and you accept it. I mean, you can be a Shah Rukh Khan with two hands out open, or you can just be Thakur from Sholay with no hands. But I think Shah Rukh is better because he's still relevant, you know what I mean. I also think that right now, as I'm a person who stays alone in the city, I've been staying alone in Kolkata for around 8-9 years now. And I always told this to people, oh, I love the loner life. I love staying alone. Trust me, nobody does. I'm saying this because I know this. Every time you open the lock to an empty house or you have a meal alone, it is then that you realize you're actually alone. You're a loner, and nobody loves a loner's life. We all love the idea of staying alone and not a loner. Imagine now if you have somebody, a technological thing with you, who's going to dim the lights, who's going to help you with the chores, and in return, you get more time to spend with your book. You get more time to spend with your boyfriend or girlfriend over phone. You probably couldn't because, hey, you were very busy. It's great, right? So it's great to have a helping hand as well in our lives. All I'm here to say is to redefine future. We also have to realize that the future will not stay in our hands. It'll stay in hands of people who right now, as I speak to this dark room of a lot of heads, is probably using a Snapchat at the end and thinking, oh my God, when will she shut up? But the truth is, as here, a girl or a boy is taking a lot of snaps to put up on Snapchat, that is the future generation we are talking about. And that is going to define our future. If that generation is wholeheartedly into AI, we better be. Because trust me, in 2025, I don't want a dinosaur head. I don't want a dinosaur roaming around saying, oh, hello, no technology, please. So I think we should accept things wholeheartedly and realize that AI can be a creative tool if we want it to be. To all the elderly people out here, or to people of my age who often disregard the younger generation by saying, don't use a phone, it is a bad thing, I accept the bane of it. But I also want to tell you guys that there are timers in each of these apps the children or the younger generation are using. You better realize that AI or the technological activities happening in and around the internet also can have parental controls. I mean, we are not able enough to remove toxic people from our lives, but the apps apparently have that ideology where you can remove the toxic timing away so that you can have a specific time of usage, right? All I'm trying to say is we have our imaginative skills. Human beings have always been imaginative. We have been creative always. So every time we try to be imaginative or we try to be creative, I say, let's brush our skills with AI, with technology. Let's redefine our future. Because our futures can only be defined if we accept the change. Because as we all know, change is the only constant. I don't want to be constant stuck here, so I'm going to go right now. Thank you so much for watching and viewing. You've been a lovely audience.